Taoiseach Micheál Martin has described some of the sentences passed down to those convicted of the murder of Private Seán Rooney in Lebanon as unduly lenient. The main defendant in the case, Mohammad Ayyad, was sentenced to death in absentia and remains at large. 4 others received lighter custodial sentences. A 5th was acquitted. Private Rooney was fatally shot in December 2022 when the armoured jeep he was driving was attacked in southern Lebanon. Let's have a quick word now with our global security reporter Yvonne Murray, who's in New York for us this evening. Bring us a sense, Yvonne, of the reaction to all of this where you are then.
Yes, well, Sharon, first thing this morning, UNIFIL, the peacekeeping force itself, issued their statement in which they welcomed the conclusion of the trial process and the Lebanese government's, as they said, commitment to bring the perpetrators to justice. In that statement, but they also offered deepest condolences to the family, friends and colleagues of Private Rooney and the Government of Ireland. Now, that statement and indeed sentiment was echoed here at the regular afternoon briefing by the spokesperson for the UN Secretary-General. But I also asked him whether the Secretary-General of the United Nations agreed with the assessment expressed by Taoiseach Micheál Martin about the undue leniency of some of those sentences. And here's what he said.
It's appropriate for the judicial bodies to handle the situation. From our standpoint, we will continue to respond to all requests for cooperation with the Irish authorities in connection with proceedings in Ireland in accordance with established procedures, and we'll continue to follow the procedures in Lebanon.
Now, the family of Private Seán Rooney have been particularly critical of the United Nations in the past. They've accused the UN of failing to provide information from their own internal investigations. And there are many unanswered questions about what happened on that day in December 2022, questions about the whereabouts of the culprit, of course, who remains at large, as we heard, but also questions about the involvement of Hezbollah. So I think even though the sentences have been welcomed here at the United Nations today, they will not draw a line yet under this case, Sharon.
Yvonne, thank you.